What's up? I'm Mike Janela, but I'm here with a legend among us here at Citi Field today, Chuck Aoki, U.S. Paralympian, one of the greatest wheelchair rugby players of all time, and today rocking the orange and blue. Love to see it. Chuck, how you doing?
I am doing great, Mike. It's a beautiful day for baseball, so excited to be here at Citi Field.
You know that's a beautiful day for baseball, so I take it you're a baseball guy. What's your relationship with the sport? You're here obviously today enjoying a game with us, but what's your connection with our diamond here?
You know, it's a sport that just means so much to me. It's America's pastime. You know, I have a lot of fond memories of being with my dad at the ballpark, having a hot dog, watching a game, keeping score, old school style. I love baseball. It's a special place in my heart.
Love the keeping score thing. That still gets a special place in my heart too. Let's talk about you. You're obviously an athlete yourself, and I love the story, how you started playing basketball, but then it was actually a movie that I'm sure a lot of people have heard of. But give us the story how you ended up in wheelchair rugby, because it's really changed your life.
Yeah, it really has. So I grew up, like you said, playing wheelchair basketball. And then when in 2005, I was, a 15-year-old boy, and I saw this movie called Murder Ball. And it was a sport where they're crashing into each other, knocking each other over, talking trash. And I was like, yes, that's what I want to do. I want to play that sport. And, of course, my parents at first were like, well, maybe not so much. And I was like, come on. Talked them into it, got started, got hit, knocked up, beat up for 2.5 hours, and I fell in love with it instantly.
Isn't that the best when, like, pain is something you treasure, and then you finally find that's the thing that finally gives it to you? So we know obviously you go up, you've been in 3 Paralympics now, medalist there, you've won tons of awards, and you've just kind of done everything you can in the career. So we know what the game has done for you professionally and athletically, but what has all this involvement done for you emotionally, mentally over the years?
Yeah, I think growing up with a disability can be really challenging. I was the only kid in a wheelchair in my high school, only kid in a wheelchair I knew in college, really. And so sports gave me a community. It gave me people who looked like me, who had the same challenges as me. And it's really inspired me to try to give back in my life and promote and talk about adaptive sports as much as I can, because I didn't have role models who looked like me growing up. And so I want to make sure that the next generation of Paralympic athletes, whether they're kids, adults with disabilities, has someone who looks just like them that they can say, oh, I can achieve, I can be an athlete, I can travel the world, I can do all these amazing things. And, sport has given me so much. I just want to give back and hope to, give that to somebody else.
Your disability is actually pretty rare, right? So explain just how unique that is and how does that affect your training and your life on a day-to-day?
Sure, yeah. So I have a very rare disability called hereditary sensory autonomic neuropathy type 2, which I expect you to memorize now, Mike.
Got it, yeah.
So basically I have no sensation in my arms and legs. So I can't feel anything as a little kid. Like I said, I played baseball, but I would hurt myself doing it because I couldn't feel my legs. So I broke my leg and walked on it. But I like to say, my disability is really a silver lining in my life. It's given me more than I could ever have dreamed of in terms of competing, traveling the world, playing for Team USA. And like I said, it just helped me really try to inspire next generation of athletes who feel like they might be alone and there's nobody like them, but there is someone like you out there. You just have to go out and find them.
You've been such an icon for Team USA over the years, and a really fascinating part of your story that I found was your family history. On your dad's side, Japanese and great-grandparents, grandparents in tournament camps in World War II, and now just 2 generations later, you're repping the USA on your chest, you're bringing home Paralympic medals. What does that evolution mean to you?
It really means everything to me, and I love representing Team USA. I love representing this country. I know our country has work to do. We always want to strive to be better, like any great athlete. But the fact that, I can go from the grandchild of someone who is locked up by my country to leading us out with the flag at Team USA at the Paralympic Games at the pinnacle of the world stage really shows that, you can achieve a lot of things in this country and people can change. The world can change, and it's something that takes time and takes a lot of effort and a lot of people's work, but it can really be achieved.
And you're living proof of that. Paris coming up. You've got a bronze in your bag. You've got 2 silvers. I know gold is driving you. What's different this time around with training, with preparation, with Paris on the horizon? What can we expect from you and from the rest of the squad?
Our goal is gold. Plain and simple. Like you said, I've got a lot of medals in my cabinet, which I'm very proud of, but I'm missing that one. And so I think this year we've got a new team, we've got a new strategy, got a lot of younger players actually. We're kind of going through that competitive rebuild type thing. How can we reload the roster to get ready? And so I'm excited. I think we've got a lot of new energy, a lot of new fire and passion behind our guys, and I think we're gonna do very, very well next year.
Well, we're all pulling for you, obviously. So Chuck Aoki, enjoy a day off today too. A little bit of training. I know it's really hard for you, but have a good time at the ball game.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Go Mets.